welcome back to my channel. It's Megan, and today I'm sharing with you all of my goals for 2024, specifically for reading slash my Booktube channel. I had probably the worst year of my life last year in 2023, so we are looking forward and we are keeping our mindset positive for 2024, and I am just really working on progress over perfection. I'm looking for growth in any kind of way, whether it be channel growth or growth just in my skill sets, and just in general spending more time on things that I want to prioritize and enjoy prioritizing, as opposed to doing things for other reasons, I guess you could say. So 2023 is in the past, we're moving on, and we are getting ready for 2024. I have a list of goals here that I want to share with you, and first and foremost, what better way to kick off a 2024 goals for reading episode than how many books I'm hoping to read for next year. So looking back at my Goodreads last year, my goal was 100 books, and I ended up reading I think 170 if I remember correctly. I obviously surpassed last year's goal, and while it's tempting to up the ante and make the books I'm hoping to read higher for this year, I really like that I didn't have to read as much this year. So I think I'm going to keep it at 100 books. So my goal for 2024 is to read 100 books. If I go over that like I did this past year, great. If not, I won't have to beat myself up about it. Also, 100 books is still astronomically large to pretty much every other person in my life. So it's still a pretty meaty goal, I guess you could say. So I am hoping to reach 100 books. Speaking of 100 books, I'm hoping most of these books are from my physical TBR. Those are all the books that I own and have not read yet. I have currently 581 books on my physical TBR, and that is not including my Kindle TBR, my Libby TBR, my NetGalley TBR, all those other TBRs. Specifically on the physical TBR, I have 581, and my goal is to get that to 400 by the end of 2024, whether that be reading those books or really doing another purge at the end of the year and redetermining where my interests in books lies at the end of the year, like I did this previous year on Haul Coming Soon. But I really hope to really knock down that number and end at least 400, if not less, on my physical TBR, because it is overwhelming, let me tell you. Next is to finish my NetGalley slash advanced reader copy TBR. I have several books that I own on NetGalley and or physically that were sent to me for review, so I would love to finish all of those. Those are obviously very important because they were sent for a purpose, and I want to fulfill that purpose and read those books for review. So that is another, I believe I have 7 left on NetGalley and about 5 left physically. So obviously 12 books doesn't seem too daunting, and I'm hoping I can get to those this year. The next goal I have is to include a classic and or a nonfiction book on every TBR this year, just because I want to continue expanding my reading interests and horizons. I started Pride and Prejudice last year. I have not finished it, but I was really enjoying it, so I do think I would like classics. I just need to actually read them and put effort into getting into them. So I'm making it a goal next year to prioritize those, at least one on every month TBR. So like one in January, one in February, one in March. You got it. Kind of alongside the physical TBR slash backstock of books for review, I also have so many books I own that have come from BookBox subscriptions, and they just sit on my shelves. I've collected so many of these books and I have not read them, so I have a very big goal of trying to catch up on my BookBox books TBR, and that would be books like the ones behind me. So not only the books that came in the box, like Song of Silver, Flame Like Night, but also the sequels to the books that came in the box. So for example, Daughter of the Moon Goddess came in a box, but I need to read Heart of the Sun Warrior still. So catching up on all of those books is going to be a major task in itself, and then following along with that goal, as I receive book boxes this year, I want to participate in the read-alongs that each of the book boxes host. So for example, when Fairy Loot is hosting the read-along for Feybound, I'm hoping to participate in that because that was the December book of the month. I am currently a subscriber to Illumicrate, Fairy Loot Adult, and Fairy Loot YA. When Fairy Loot releases the Romantasy, I'm hoping to be part of that one as well. But just in general, I'm hoping to stay on top of those book box books because I just want to be part of the conversation. Like, all these people know what the books are about and have read them, and I just obviously have the FOMO. Speaking of conversations, the year of 2024 is the year of finally having an in-person book club with some friends who are enjoying reading. We just met on last Saturday, about 2 or 3 days ago, and discussed our schedule for the year and what our first book of the month is going to be. So I'm very excited about having an in-person group to meet with and read a book all together and discuss what it's going to be. So I'm really looking forward to that, and my goal, I guess, with that is to make sure I'm participating and getting the full capacity out of that experience as much as I can. Then some of the things I'd like to bring back to my channel are weekly reading vlogs. I really need to just get over my inability to vlog and just start pulling out the camera and filming things. I want to capture lots of content in my weeks, and I need to get over feeling like my life is boring and that you guys don't care, because I like watching weekly reading vlogs, so I'm sure you guys do too, and I need to work on getting those back up. Secondly, I'd love to start doing journaling on my channel. I got the Always Fully Booked book journal planner thing from Little Inklings Design, and I'm super excited about it, and I want to start doing journal videos, so like monthly setups, monthly reviews, fill in my bookshelf page with me, those sort of things, because I think they're so fun to watch and I want to do them. I think I would really have a lot of enjoyment in that. I just purchased an overhead desk camera mount so that I can start doing those, so I'm super excited about that. So stay tuned for a journaling video coming your way very, very soon. And I also want to bring back some sort of read-along, readathon, reading challenge of some sort to my channel. I think one of the biggest things that I struggle with is like consistency or execution. So I have all of these grand ideas and then I talk about them on my channel and then don't really follow through. So 2024 is going to be the year of following through. Please hold me accountable, you guys. If I say I'm going to do something, keep asking about it until I do it. So I'm hoping you guys will keep me accountable, because I really do have all these great ideas and I want to do them. I just really suck at doing them. I also want to participate in 3 readathons or reading challenges myself. So we're starting off the year strong with the TBR-a-thon by Leandra, the TBR Zero TBR-a-thon bingo. And then I'm also hoping to participate in the Magical Readathon hosted by G, and I'm sure there's going to be another one that I will absolutely adore. I think that there's a Disney one. I think there's a Taylor Swift one. So lots of options for me to choose from. I might even try to do like one a month or one every other month and see if you guys want to participate with me. But overall, just hoping to participate more in the book community this year. I feel like I really fell off the bandwagon in 2023, so just getting back into the swing of things this year would be awesome. And my final goal for 2024 is to reach 3,000 subscribers on YouTube. I finally hit a little bit over 2,000 this year, which was super exciting for me. I felt like I'd been stagnant for such a long time, for really like a year and a half, 2 years. So seeing growth on my channel again was super encouraging, and I'm hoping to continue that growth and reach 3,000 subscribers and friends here on the channel by the end of the year. So those are my goals for 2024. Let me know how many books you're planning to read or what goals you have set for yourself for this year down below in the comments. I'd love to chat about it. And that is the video for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll check in with you in my next one. Bye, friends.